Hello and welcome everyone. Today in this video I will show you how you can set up Facebook audience network mediation in your application. Right now I am at the dashboard of my application. I'll click on editor section and then click on publication section. After clicking on publication section, you will have such type of interface. You have to navigate to monetize your application section. Before proceeding to next step, you have to check these two options, that is monetize my app using AdMob as well as enable Facebook's audience network mediation. So I will tick on both of these options, and then we have to enter AdMob ID for each platform on iOS and Android. Suppose your application is available on both iOS and Android platform, so you have to add their Apple ID, banner ID, interstitial ID in both cases. I have an application that is available only on Android, so I will go through with this step. You can repeat the same step for iOS, right? So we need Apple ID, banner ID and interstitial ID. For this purpose we will go to our AdMob account. So I am here navigating to my AdMob account. Here we have, first of all we have to add our application, right? So I'll click on apps section and here I will get an option add app. You can see I have already my application, that is Ice House, but in this step I will show you how you can add your own application, right? So I will click on add app. After clicking on add app, you have to select your platform. My platform is Android because my application is available on Android, and then you have to tick this, yes, this app is listed on App Store. If your application is listed on Play Store, then you have to tick on this, right? If your application is also available on iOS, you can still select this option, right? I will select on Android and then click on continue. Right here you have to enter your application name. You can search your application by name, developer name, or you can simply enter your URL of your application. I will suggest you to add your application URL. So I will add my application URL. This is the URL of my application. I will Control-C copy and then I will go and paste it here and then search on it, and it will automatically redirect to my application. Here you can see I have already added this application, but in your case you have to select this and this will be added. And you if your application is available on other platform, you can select on this, right? And then you have to click continue. I have already added my application, so I will go back and I will click on my application, right? You have to repeat, you have to follow the same process, right? And then you have to click on add unit. Remember, we need Apple ID, banner ID and interstitial ID. For this purpose I will first of all create an add unit. To get our IDs, we first of all I will go through this banner, right? I will click on banner and select it. Here I will add a unit, add unit name, right? I will write here banner. You can also write anything you want. I will write banner and click on create add unit, right? So here we go. As you can see, add unit is successfully created. Now we have got our Apple ID as well as our banner ID, right? I will copy this ID, Apple ID, and I will paste it in this section, right? And now I need banner ID. I will go back to my Google AdMob account and this is the banner ID, right? I will select all and control copy, and after that I will paste it here. Now you can see I also need an interstitial ID, so I will go to AdMob account and click this done, and now I will create another unit, right? Here is our banner unit, and now I will create interstitial unit, right? So I will click add unit and then I'll go for interstitial, and I will also write here interstitial, right? And now I will create add unit. Here you can see we have again got our Apple ID, that is the same like the previous one, and here is our interstitial ID. I will copy it and directly paste it into this section, right? And here you have to select banner and interstitial, because we have added banner ID as well as interstitial ID. I will click on save, right? And we got success, right? So our this step is completed. Now I will go to Google AdMob account and click this done, right? And now I will go to mediation section, right? And it's loading. Now I have to create mediation group, right? I will click on create mediation group. After clicking create mediation group, you have to add format. So I will go with banner, and platform is obviously Android, and I will click on continue. Here you have to enter mediation group name. I am creating for banner, so I will click write banner, and then you have to skip this option. You have no need to change them. So I will click on add unit. So I will click on this, and you can see our application is detected. So I will click on this add unit, and here is it. So I will click on done, right? Here is our application is added, right? So I have, as you can see in bidding section, AdMob network is already added by default, right? So I have to add here Facebook audience network, right? I will click on add source and scroll down, and then I will click on Facebook audience network. I will select it, and here I need placement ID. This placement ID we will get from Facebook monetization network, right? So I will go to my business account of Facebook. I'm going here monetization manager of my Facebook account. So this is my business account. I am here expanding this section so you can easily watch what I am doing. So I will go to this integration section and click on properties. Remember, we need this placement ID for banner, right? Because we are working with banner right now. Later on we will work with interstitial. I need this placement ID. I went into my business account setting, and then I click on this integration and then properties, right? So I will create here a property by clicking on this create property, right? So I will here write banner, because I want placement ID for my banner. I will click on create property, or you can also write your application name. So I will write here application name, right? I will click on create property. So here we go. Here it asks me about the platform of my application, right? The application is for Android platform, right? You can get placement ID for your iOS in the same way, right? I will click on add and will continue. Here you have to add your Google Play URL, right? We have to enter our app details first of all. So I will add my application URL. This is the URL of my application, and I will paste it here. It will automatically redirect to my application and detect it. So here you can see it has detected my application, right? And I will click on next. Here I have to select my payment account. I have already added my payment account. If you haven't added your payment account, you can add your account by going to this payout section, right? So I will add here my payment account. This is my payment account, right? And now I will click on next. So our next step is to verify our application. There are two steps to verify. One step is this one, and this is somehow much complex, so I will go with easy one, right? Here you will see verify with your email. You will receive a code on your developer account. This is my developer account, right? As soon as I'll click on send code, I will receive a code on my this developer account. You can also change this account, right? So I will click on this send code. So I have received a code on my developer account and I'm entering the code, and then I will click on submit. Right here you can see my application now verified. Now I will move to next step because we need placement ID for banner. Right, I will click on next, and then I will choose a medial platform. Here I will choose Google AdMob medial platform. Right, so here I will go for this placement section and I will click on create placement. Right, I need placement ID for banner. I will write here banner and click on this banner. Right, I have clicked on this, and now I will click on create placement ID for my banner. Right, so here we go. I have received my placement ID. I will click to copy, and I will go to my Google AdMob account, this one. Right, and I will paste placement ID here. Right, okay, I will click on done, and that's it. You can see it's active. Right, then I will click on save. Now I have to create the placement ID for interstitial. Right, as you can see it's active. Now I will click on create mediation group, and I will add here interstitial and platform indefinitely Android. Click to continue, and I will name it here interstitial. And after that I will go to the add units and click on add units. Here is my application, and I will click on done. As you can see interstitial is automatically detected. I will click on done. The procedure is same. Here I have to add Facebook audience network. I will click on add source, and definitely I will click on Facebook audience network. I'll select it, and now I need placement ID for interstitial. Right, interstitial ads. I will click on now I am again this step. I will click on done, and now I will create an interstitial banner. I will create placement. Right, now I will write placement name, that is definitely interstitial ads. I will click here for interstitial, and then you have to skip these steps. Right, you have nothing to do with. Right, because Facebook has automatically give us the maximum rates here. Right, I will click on create placement. So here we have both placements, banner and interstitial. Right, I will click on see all placements, and here I have got interstitial, and this is placement ID of interstitial. I will click to copy. I have copied it, and I will go to this section and paste it here. Right, now I will click on done. So here you can see both are active. Right, now I will click on save. That's all. Right, here you can see both are active automatically by Google AdMob, but in case of Facebook, right, it will take time to be approved. When your application is approved, you will get an email. Right, you will get an email on your account that your application is verified now and is now ready to show ads on your account. Right, and that's it. And one more thing, if your application is available on iOS, then you have to follow all the steps, but only one change is that you have to select iOS instead of Android, and all the steps will be same exact like. Right, I hope you learned something from this video, and now you may be definitely be able to add your Facebook audience network mediation in your application.